Currently underway, it's the women's event number 34, the 400-yard individual medley, heats 1 and 2. In heat number 1, A.G. Caron of Great Bay Masters, lane number 4. Lane number 5, Daniela Barnett of Stanford Masters. Lane 6, Susan Myers of Sarasota Sharks. Lane 7 is Nancy Stretch of the Olympic Club. Over in the even side in heat number 2. In lane 1, it's Lydia Young of Colorado. Lane number 2 is Betty Burfine, that's Illinois. Lane number 3 is Gloria Wagner of Croc Masters. Lane 4 is Stephanie Scott of Walnut Creek. Lane 5 is Uni Irawan of Longhorn. Lane 6 is Janice Henson of Las Vegas. Lane 7 is Blair Brockman of Fort Lauderdale. Lane 8, Debbie Piper of New Mexico. In lane 9, it's Ann Kendrick of Nashville Aquatics. Debbie Piper, of course, of New Mexico in heat number 8. In lane number 8, heat 2. Up next, ladies, heats 3 and 4. 3 and 4 coming soon. And the national record in heat number 1 is a 7:03.61. 7:03.61. Danielle Barnea's seat time of 7:07.15 is close.
Irrelevant. She probably know me. She was a junior. She probably know me. She was a junior. Now she is.
Winning heat number 2 in lane number 5, a 7:14.57. Winning heat number 2. Lane 5 is Uni Irawan of Longhorn. Coming in second in lane number 3 with a 7:21.45. Gloria Wagner of Croc Masters. Up next, heat number 4.
not trying to drop it on me. I don't want it to turn green, Sandy. Andy, I don't want it to turn green. There you go.
So as heat number, brand new set of heats 3 and 4 go into the pool. Wanted to congratulate Daniela Barnett of Stanford Masters 75-79 women's. She has a new national record in the 400-yard individual medley, a 7:01.82, beating the previous mark of 7:03.61. So let's give a round of applause. Congratulations, Daniela. In heat 3, lane number 1, Pam Spear of Arizona. Lane number 2 is Nancy Urke of Wisconsin. Lane 3 is Peggy Stringer of Big Sky Montana Masters. Lane 4 is Mimi Willard unattached. Lane 5 is Shirley Loftus Charlie of Virginia. Lane 6 is Sally Guthrie of Davis. Lane 7 is Susan Swedler of Illinois. Lane 8 is Maureen Fitzpatrick of Palm Beach. And lane 9 is Carolyn Roche of Colorado Masters. Over on the even side, lane number 4, I should say heat number 4, lane number 1 is Sharon Snyder, Agua Masters. Lane 2 is Joni Eastridge of Arizona. Lane 3 is Tamara Stile of Michigan. Lane 4 is Phyllis Quinn of the O Club, that's the Olympic Club, out of San Francisco. Lane 5 is Ann Beres Olivati of Wisconsin Masters. Lane number 6 is Joanne Salzakow of Las Vegas. It's a lot of double names, a lot of dashes. Both guys and girls. In lane number 7, Margaret Hare of Lewis Clark, Neptune. Lane number 8 is Elaine Ochterberg of Colorado. And lane 9 is Cynthia Henley of Swim Fort Lauderdale. Up next, heats 5 and 6, ladies. Heats 5 and 6 of event 34, coming soon to a pool near you. About 8:35 on the clock. Wanted to mention that there is going to be a sprint service given by a couple members of Puget Sound Masters out in the tennis court at the round table. It's going to be a sprint service, sprint church service, so to speak, 9:30 to 9:40. If anybody found a women's black Speedo size 24 in the women's locker room last night, on the way out, it's a tech suit. We have the swimmer that's looking for it. It's size 24 tech suit. and it was left in the ladies' locker room last night. Over on the outside, winning heat number 3, lane 5 with a 5:56.74. And that's Shirley Loftus Charlie, Virginia. Coming in second, lane 6, 6:42.46. And that's Sally Guthrie of Davis.
I don't care where to put. There you go. There you go, Julie.
And a new set of heats, heats 5 and 6 in the pool. Heats 5 and 6 in the pool.
Hey, bro, sit up, bro. Can you stop, bro? Can you sit up, bro? Bro, they are nice, bro. I care. There you go. Both kind of dumb, huh? Let's just save our head, bro. I can put it down like that too, I just don't want to do it.
But you're on that like.
Okay.
Why did you shave this side from the back? I don't know why. Yeah, you can so many girls. You don't even need abs no more. It's just a hair. Look at him. In full shape.
So do I.
First bulletin of the day, ladies and gentlemen, relay cards. Relay cards are now available at registration in the gymnasium. Coaches and swimmers, relay cards are now available at the registration in the gymnasium. Be there, be square, get them while they're hot. As we continue to motor through heats 5 and 6 with their 400-yard individual medley.
There you go.
And winning heat number 5 in lane 5 with a 5:25.91. And that's Bonnie Spivey of LA Peninsula. Getting second, lane number 6 with a 5:41.2. And that's Lori Alioto of Wisconsin Masters.
Way to go, Fred, on your win. Fred? It helps. There you go. Good job.
Up next, heat number 7.
Is this what it allows or Gina?
over in lane number 4 with a 5:38.91, winning heat number 6. And that's Jane Essahak Gage of Arizona Masters winning her heat with a 5:38.91. Right next door, lane 5 in second with a 5:47.76. And that's Denise Brown of Michigan.
He's in timeout.
Up next on the even side, it's heat number 8. Heat number 8 coming up. This is event number 34, the women's 400-yard individual medley, a total of 17 heats in all. Wanted to make mention that the relay cards are available at registration in the gymnasium for pickup right now. Relay cards are available for pickup in the registration area at the gymnasium right now.
Sure, but you're not even a coach.
Currently underway is heat number 7 of 17 on the odd side. In lane number 1, it's Mary Doré of North Carolina Masters. Love that. Lane number 2 is Kathleen Steffi of Colorado. Lane 3 is Anna DeLozer of Arizona. Lane 4 is Stephanie Saucy of Colonial, 1776. Heat 8, fresh off the blocks they go for their 400-yard IM. Heat 8 in the pool. Continuing on with the roster of heat number 17, lane number 5, Robin Klestenek of New Albany Aquatics. Lane 6 is Mary Waltz of Santa Rosa. Lane 7, Sandra Pena, unattached. Lane 8 is Cindy Ciampa Wise, Swim, Kentucky. And lane 9 is Catherine Furlick of Illinois. In the freshly started heat of heat 8, over on the even side in lane number 1, it's Pamela Bowe of Las Vegas. Lane 2 is Christine Perry of New Albany. Lane 4 is Marin Hansen of Rio Salado. Lane 5 is Rochelle Woodbury of South Davis. Lane 6, Kathleen Stutz of Swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 7, Amy Ziemba of Las Vegas. And in lane 8, it's Christine Pastorzik, I should say, of New England. That's your heats 7 and 8, currently working their way through the course of their 400-yard individual medley.
Wait, where are you going? Wait. Oh, you got both of them?
All right, these are heats number 7 and 8 of 17 in all. Heats 7 and 8 of 17 currently underway.
Go, good name!
And as heat number 9 of 17 goes in the water, heat 9 of 17 in the water. Coming up on the even side, it'll be heat 10 of 17, heat 10 of 17. Winning heat number 8, lane number 5, 5:24.97 wins it. And that's Rochelle Woodbury of South Davis Master. Coming in second next door in lane number 6 with a 6:20.99. And that's Kathleen Stutz, if you will. Ach du lieber, ja? So Fort Lauderdale. And a brand new heat goes off the blocks on the even side. In heat number 9 on the odd side, in lane number 1 of heat number 9, that's Dara Goldsmith of Las Vegas. Lane 2 is Livia Zien of St. Pete. Lane 3 is Kathy Hallman Kenner of Palmetto. Lane 4 is Denise Wetzel of Reston. Lane 5 is Cheryl Coupin of St. Pete. Lane 6 is Tara Buzzelli of Georgia Masters. Lane 7 is Jennifer May of Wisconsin Masters. Lane 8 is Robin Bowman of Santa Rosa. And lane 9, it's Terry LaRue of Arizona. Over on the even side, heat 10 just in the water. Lane 1 is Nicole Vanderpool of Colorado. Lane 2 is Natalie Voivenel of Puget Sound. Lane 3 is Rebecca Friedlander of Sierra Nevada. Lane 4 is Marianne Countryman of Atlanta Water Jocks. Lane 5 is Laurel Hill of Arizona Masters. Lane 6 is Cheryl Simmons of Rose Bowl. Lane 7 is Susie Shuck of Indiana. Indy Aquatic Masters. In lane 8, it's Jennifer Weiderman of Conejo Valley. And in lane 9, it's Emma Garforth. Coming up after this, it's heats 11 and 12. Next, heats 11 and 12 of 17 heats in all. This is event 34, women's 40-yard individual medley. As heat number 10 continues to motor through their 400 IM, heat 11 is 17 in the pool. And in heat number 11, lane number 1, that's Megan Hughes of Minnesota. Lane number 2 is Julie Ducelere of JD Aquatics. Lane 3 is Bonnie Moss of Colorado. Lane 4 is Allison Hayden of Somerset County YMCA Masters. Lane 5 is Diana DeQ of Paraguay. Lane 6 is Linda Visser of Houston Cougars. Lane 7 is Natasha Rice of Wind and Sea Masters. Lane 8 is Michelle Davidson of Garden State. And lane 9, it's Bridget Lyons, unattached. New set of heats coming up in just a bit. Heat 12 and 13. Heats 12 and 13. Winning heat number 10 on the outside, lane number 7 with a 5:20.71. And that's Susie Shuck of Indy winning heat number 10. Next up, heat 12. And heat 12 into the pool they go. In lane number 1, Mandy Lovett of Landshark Masters. Lane 2, Brandy Jean of Mesa. Lane 3 is Jennifer Downing of New England. Lane 4 is Charisse McCarthy of Longhorn. Lane 5 is Jody Lee of Colorado. Lane 6 is Aaron Morrow of Palmetto. Lane 7 is Sonia Skinner of Oregon. Lane 8 is Susan Hitch of Las Vegas. And lane 9 is Aaron Schneider of Wisconsin Masters. Up next, heat number 13 on the outside. Heat 13 and just a little bit of 17. Winning heat number 11 in lane 5, 50088. And that's Diana DeQ of Paraguay Masters. Todo bien, señora, todo bien, perfecto. Ay, que gracias. In lane number 6, 50093. Wow. 500ths separate 1 and 2 from one another. Lane 6, heat 11 in second place, Linda Visser of Houston Cougar Masters. Up next, heat 13. Heat 13 off the blocks in lane number 1, Megan Andrews, Las Vegas. Lane number 2 is Lindsay Jakubczak of Alexandria. Lane 3 is Jenny Ferries of Puget Sound. Lane 4, Irish Holland of North Carolina. Lane 5 is Melinda Williams of New England. Lane 6, Melissa Chamberlain of Ames Masters. Lane 7 is Heather Fries of North Texas. Lane 8 is Laura Lawrence of Walnut Creek. And lane 9, it's Kelly Darlack of Nickel City Splash Swim Team. Coming up on the even side, it's heat number 14 next. Heat 14 next currently. It's heat number 12 of 17 in the pool. Heat 14 of 17 coming up. And winning heat number 12 in lane number 5, dead center with a 4:57.51. And that's Jody Lee of Colorado. Next door in lane number 6, a 5:04.59. And that's Aaron Morrow of Palmetto. Hey, man.
My dad's girlfriend. What? Hey, she makes hella snacks like cupcakes and cookies and that. I don't even know if they're dating. I don't really care. Wait, who's who? I just take the food. Why? I think they are. I mean, she's over like, they always hang out like every weekend or something like every night.
As heat number 14 motors on, and heat number 13, I'm sorry, on the outside comes in for a landing. Up next is heat number 15 of 17. Heat number 15 of 17 coming up next. Well, this just over the wire. I have in my hot little hands the team rankings through event 103, end of day yesterday. The women's team scores the regional clubs. In 5th with 188, it's Palmetto Masters. 4th with 207, it's Conejo. 3rd, 224, it's Mesa. 2nd, 339, it's Las Vegas. And in 1st, it's the Olympic Club with 438. For the men team scores local clubs. In 5th, Wisconsin with 251.5. 4th goes to Illinois Masters with 285. 3rd goes to Oregon Masters with 555.5. Winning heat number 13 in lane number 8 on the outside with a 4:49.67. And that's Laura Lawrence of Walnut Creek. And as heat 15 hits the water, in lane number 1, it's Stephanie Fuscher of Swim-Fort Lauderdale. Lane 2 is Mary Holman of Colorado. Lane 3 is Stephanie Capizzi of Rose Bowl. Lane 4 is Catherine Van Dam of Minnesota. Lane 5, Emily Parker of San Diego. Lane 6 is Kristen Shiaka of Bearcat. Lane 7 is Sarah Holman of Colorado. Lane 8, Shannon Green of Club Tribe. Lane 9, Laura Hendrickson of Nova Aquatics. That's heat 15. Coming up on the even side, heat 16 is coming up of 17 heats in all. Continue on with scores. In the men's team score, local club in 2nd place with 627.5 is Arizona. 1st place goes to Colorado with 687.5. That's the men team scores local clubs. In the men team scores regional clubs, in 5th with 270 is Swim Fort Lauderdale. 4th with 335 is San Diego. 3rd with 401.5 is Las Vegas. 2nd, New Albany with 412.5, and the Olympic Club with 439.5. For the combined team scores local clubs, in 5th, Oregon Masters with 300. 4th, Colorado with 419. 3rd, Illinois with 467. 2nd, Puget Sound with 501. And finally, Arizona at the top of the heap in 1st place with 936. That's the combined team scores local clubs. Combined teams regional clubs. In 5th, Swim Fort Lauderdale with 442. 4th, San Diego Swim with 484.5. 3rd, New Albany with 674.5. 2nd, with Las Vegas 862.5. And in 1st place, the Olympic Club with 1,061.5. That is your combined team scores regional. These scores are as of yesterday. Total team scores all up. In 5th, Puget Sound with 719. 4th with Illinois 802. 3rd, Oregon with 943.5. 2nd, Colorado with 1,280.5 points. And 1st place, Arizona Masters with 1,789.5. Congratulations, teams. Winning heat number 14 on the even side, 435.80 in lane number 4. And that's Kelsey Hojan Clark of Wisconsin Masters winning her heat. Heat 16 up next of 17. Heat 16 of 17. Currently underway on the odd side, it's heat number 15 of 17. And heat 16 goes into the water as heat number 15 comes in for landing. Lane number 4 winning it with a 442.84, winning heat number 15. And that's Catherine Van Dam of Minnesota. Next door in lane 5 with a 451.16 in second. And that's Emily Parker, San Diego. Coming up, heat 17 of 17. After this, we'll be doing a 30-minute break in the main competition pool. 30 minutes of warm-up in the main competition pool after heat 17 of 17 in just a wee while. And there they go, heat 17 of 17 into the pool. In lane number 1 and lane number 4 in heat 17 is Casey Marks of Las Vegas. Lane 5 is Haley McWilliams of Palmetto. Lane 6 is Caitlin Kroll of Illinois. And lane 7 is Brittany DeVault of Caneo. That's heat number 17 of 17. In heat 16, just recently started as well. Lane 1 is Anna Sharp of Croc Masters. Lane 2, Jordan Iverson of Alaska. Lane 3 is Brianna Lavelle, unattached. Lane 4 is Cheryl Corvo, Auburn. Lane 5, Allison Arnold of the Olympic Club. Lane 6, Hillary Ottaviano of Arizona. Lane 7 is Alyssa Pedote of the Olympic Club. Her teammate next door in lane 8 is Christine Hughes of the Olympic Club. And their teammate in lane 9, Avery Visser of the Olympic Club. That's heat number 16 of 17. These are the final heats, after which we will start our 30-minute warm-up in the main competition pool. All right, so I have a little correction on the scores. Apologies. Started with the wrong topic. So the women team scores local clubs. In first place, the Olympic Club. Second place, Las Vegas. Third place, Mesa. Fourth place, Caneo Valley. And in fifth, Palmetto. The women team scores regional clubs. Colorado Masters in first. Second is Arizona. Third, Oregon. Fourth, Illinois. Fifth, Wisconsin. The men team scores local clubs. The Olympic Club in first. In second, New Albany. Third, Las Vegas. Fourth, San Diego. And fifth, Fort Lauderdale. The men team scores regional clubs. In first, Arizona. Second, Puget Sound. Third, Illinois. And fourth, Colorado. Fifth is Oregon. The combined team scores local clubs. The Olympic Club in first, Las Vegas in second, New Albany in third, San Diego in fourth, and in fifth place, Fort Lauderdale. And finally, the combined team scores regional clubs. In first, Arizona, second is Colorado, third, Oregon, fourth, Illinois, and fifth, Puget Sound. Those are your team scores through end of day yesterday, event number 103. And winning heat 16 of 17 heats in lane number 5 with a 4:33.82. And that's Allison Arnold of the Olympic Club, and second next door in lane 6 with a 4:54.14. And that's Hillary Ottaviano of Arizona. All swimmers, if you would, appreciate your patience and understanding. Wait for the cue. Wait for it. Wait for it. On deck coaches, please report right away. On deck coaches, please report to your stations right away. Also want to tell swimmers that the odd side is dedicated to sprint and start only. That's all 9 lanes are dedicated to the sprint and start only. That's one-way ticket. Either slide to the side or hop out the opposite end because you've got people hot to trot coming in behind you. On the even side for this upcoming 30-minute warm-up, standard as usual, business as usual warm-up. 9 lanes dedicated. Again, we just ask that you enter the pool with the traditional 3-point Masters landing out of courtesy and safety to your fellow Master swimmers. Again, odd side, sprint start only, all 9 lanes. Even side, standard warm-up only, all 9 lanes. Wait for my cue, wait for my cue. Winning heat number 17, the final heat, 4:48.20 in lane number 6. And that's Caitlin Krull of Illinois. Coming in second, lane 5 with a 4:59.16. And that's Haley McWilliam of Palmetto. Okay, hang on a sec, folks. Hang on again. Easy does it on the entry. Easy does it. We got time. 30 minutes.